All right, so guys, I'm not only showing off that I have been going down and down in the weight loss, but I also want to just say good morning again. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I this morning as I was getting ready for work, I something came to mind and I said, let me just talk to you guys, my MVP family, this morning. So it will be a quick talk. But first of all, thanks to all of you who open the videos and leave your comments. I enjoy the conversations. I truly, truly appreciate when you join in the conversation and you add some thoughts to it and add some meat and gravy to the conversations. Um, your care and your support shows in so many different forms, and I want to say thank you. And I truly, truly appreciate all the support you have offered me from day one, from April last year until now. Um, so this morning I thought about something. And you know how oftentimes we have some little disagreements and sometimes you did nothing wrong, but then something happens and there's a separation, right? And there are people who would like to say, I'm connecting this. I think a couple of years ago, I had a young lady who was very harsh, was a harsh person to work with. She wasn't with me per se, but she was with my group, with my grade level, and very hard to work with. And she did something one day, and I was disappointed. And I explained to her that as professionals, or if you're aspiring to become a professional, there's a right way and a wrong way to talk to a kid. And she took it very personal. She said, I shouldn't have intervened and all the rest of it. So I just kept doing what I had to do. I tried to avoid her. She wasn't a friend, but I tried to just avoid her because I told her what I think and what I thought about children. They live what they learn. So she got into a huff and a puff, and then one day she said, I did nothing to her, but she came, but she says, good morning, Mrs. Salmon Black. I am going to be the bigger person and and end this thing right now. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know I did something wrong. But a lot of times you get into those situations and people want you when you did nothing wrong to, and they kind of, oh, well, you could be the bigger person. And sometimes God wants that person out of your space. It's not, there's no hate, there's no anger, there's no envy, there's no grudge, there's nothing bad. But a lot of times, people don't understand that you're in a relationship and things are going on and things become violent or things become negative and disrespectful. And somebody decided, you know what, let me take a break. And it's okay. Sometimes we should take those breaks. Sometimes we should move away because we'd always say the leopards do not change their spots. So when people are angry and aggressive and mean spirited, don't think that it's just that one time it's going to happen. Sometimes God is showing you a sign to say, be careful. And when God does the work for us, we find that we always find a way to make the excuse to get back into that situation. And then it happens again. And we start, complaining, but then we use religion to say, oh, well, you have to forgive and forget. Not so. You can forgive people. You're not angry, but you can walk away. You can walk away and just make the changes that needs to be changed. So let's stop making excuses or finding reasons to stay in volatile situations. Let's stop using these terms to justify our weaknesses. Let us understand that when you pray to God for things and He offers it to you, don't start making excuses to, oh, well, God would have said to forgive and forget. And no, We must use these things correctly. Use them in a way that you're not angry and oppressed and continue to suffer and struggle. You want your heart to feel good. You want your heart to be able to appreciate good things. You want your heart to rejoice and give thanks. A lot of times, because of oppression, we are not able to see goodness and kindness and wholesomeness and beauty because we are so bogged down with, well, I need to be the bigger person and I have no. Stop justifying weaknesses. Let us stop that. Let us embrace humility and kindness, but know when to stop. Just know when to stop. So that's the message this morning. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. Um, because too often we keep punishing ourselves. We keep punishing ourselves. And we keep complaining and we're complaining and we're complaining. And we claim that we're praying. We're praying. And oh my God, you have forgotten me. And God, I've asked you so many times. But He has done. He answered your prayers many times, but we just won't let go. We just won't let go. So when we put things at His feet and we ask Him to change things, do not find excuses to keep picking it up and burdening yourselves with it. He wants us to be happy. He wants us to be strong people. He wants us to do well. And as I said, oftentimes as you look at His teachings and as you look at His guidance throughout His years on this earth, He taught us well, taught us how to pray. He taught us how to handle situations. At age 12, He was out there doing His Father's work. He wasn't sitting down being pitiful and, oh, I can't do, I don't know what to do. He was up and out there. So let us do what we need to do, people, because it's just the right thing. So stay blessed, stay wholesome, love yourselves, and be thankful.